What's happening, folks, and welcome to another episode of Stars of Tomorrow, an FM20 series where we look at some of the young talent on the Football Manager 2020 and we see how the game reckons they're going to develop in the future. These are all players that are suggested, and we're finally working way through the list, which is fantastic. Just wanted to get it, a bit faster. Just finally, with the fact of not working this week, I managed to sit all day simulations, so that's really helped get through them. So don't forget down below, guys, drop a like on the video and subscribe if you are new, and check out the Monaco series as well. Also, the new features in that series as well, which you may have seen yesterday or yesterday. Anyway, you've seen it, the scouting specials essentially, and Discord and Twitch down below. Twitch is the Friday, Saturday, and Tuesdays, work permitting, football permitting, all that stuff. So today's player is Adam Idah, an Irish striker who straight away stands out with the pace that he has. 16 pace, obviously, 15 acceleration. His contract information: he's signed one recently, so we're going to take over Norwich to look at his stats. So agreeing a fee, not so much in this save, because there's no point if he's signing a contract. On the editor, the recommended current ability is 101. His potential ability obviously minus 75, but the range is 120 to 150. So yeah, so we've got gets into the traits on him here. Actually, you know what? Let's add myself as Norwich manager, and then we look at it more in depth in that way. So we're on Adam Idah now with as Norwich manager, and you can see on the development here, he's got gets into opposition area, moves in channels, and likes to beat the offside trap. So yeah, liking those stats, especially further down forward. So the report, let's have a look at the coach report. We've got a guy who's got good potential judgment, so he used to get there you go, 16 out, that'll do. So we've got two star current ability, 3-star guaranteed potential, well at the moment it is, and possibly 4-star potential on him. Currently a championship level player, very one-footed, can only play one position. These are his cons. Could do with being taught how to be effective in aerial presence, and lacks a flair, might limited his effectiveness against experienced opposition. Counts towards the homegrown player in the Premier League. Fits well into the core group. Again, some of this stuff is relevant to Norwich, not let's say your sake, obviously, because he's been here a bit longer. Great pace, overall top speed, potential to be a Premier League striker in the future. Ambitious nature, fairly consistent performer. Done well in training recently. Can be retrained as a left winger. Considered a physical player, and under 21s. Obviously, the requirement there is pretty good as well. So, yeah, obviously, with the fact that his contract was done in this year, there's no point in agreeing the fee because you can't sign him. Because the fee will be different every Norwich might get relegated or be in a relegation zone. I've noticed there is a trigger the extension clause on his contract, so you might bear that in mind, that if it does run a bit longer, you want to get on. They've got that extension clause in his contract; they can extend it for an extra year. So bear that in mind. That could be something you want to be aware of going forward. But yeah, looking at his stats here: 14 finishing, 12 composure, 14 penalty taking, good pace, good acceleration, 6'2". He's got these good potential. He's how he fits the homegrown requirements. I don't know how much you paid for him, but I dare say if you wait till January, and Norwich are like in the bottom 3 on the other bottom, you might pick him up for a decent fee. But again, every save is different. So first jump, folks, let's go. Right, folks, he's moved to Sheffield United and got the main attributes for the striker are 15 finishing, 14 composure, 18 pace, very quick. Penalty taking 15, technique 14, dribbling 13. So dribbling, he's right. Looking at it here, pace is good, finishing is good, dribbling is not bad. He's right-footed. You could play him as inside forward if you can train him in left wing. It did say obviously in the pros that you can be retrained as that position. Same player traits on him there. How has he done injury-wise? Yeah, pretty good. Nothing there really confusing me. Yeah, that's about right. Nothing there that's giving me cause for concern. So let's have a look here. So as you can see here, he didn't play much that year. Went to Championship, got 10 goals in the Championship. He got promoted back in the Premier League. Didn't play much that season. Went to Sheffield United. Again, didn't play massively, but £8.25 million. Sheffield United got relegated. Obviously, this season not done much yet. But looking at his stats, he's developed quite nicely. But the range he's got on the potential range, I don't think you're going to get much more than this. Other than if you guys are really invested in developing him. So yeah, let's see if he gets in the Premier League and can score goals, or if he goes somewhere else. Let's find out. Alright folks, so he's still at Sheffield United with £18.5 million. The pace and the finishing and the composure are the main attributes here. We've got a new player trait on him, which is run the ball through the centre. Okay, and run forward the centre, like smooth the channels. Okay, £18.5 million. Injury record here, I think it's, yeah, very good. Liking it. Not a single major injury at all. So let's have a look here. So 11 goals that year in the Championship. Then again, Championship got 7 goals, but again, kind of mixed. Didn't really start many games. Back in the Premier League, got 10 goals overall, 6 in the league. Sorry, 8 in the league. Sorry, which is not bad. 14 got relegated. Back in Championship, got 14 goals, 7. So yeah, I think just he's been a bit unfortunate with Sheffield United getting relegated a lot. But he's playing a lot of games though, so that's good. But again, maybe I think this guy could be a penalty striker. He really could. Look at these stats. I don't see a reason why not. Nothing really stands out there as a major issue for me. Other than if you got personal preference on a striker, what you like to see in them. The finishing is solid. The approach is solid. The pace is there. The penalty taking is not bad. Yeah, maybe look at his heading, maybe a little bit. You can make him left wing if you wanted to as well. So yeah, there's a lot of, and he's not overly expensive either. It cost him £8.25 million, so ain't that bad. Let's go forward again, guys. So he's 30 years old and see how he gets on. Hopefully, he can get in the Premier League and stay there and kind of start scoring goals in that division. And he stayed at Sheffield United, and relatively consistent with his kind of trait, with his stats. Player traits and on development here, you can see shoots with power is added on there as well. So injuries, that's something I want to check first, and yeah, I'm fine with that. There's nothing, obviously up here, 6 major injury here, but he's later in his career, so you know what I mean, not that much of an issue for me really. So yeah, unfortunately, he didn't get out of the Championship really, did he really? Sheffield United has really seen struggle. 14 goals that season, then 11-11, 18-6, 20-4. How is he getting this many goals and they're not getting promoted? Must be really a dodgy defence or something. So yeah, I think definitely a penalty striker. I don't know why no one's picked him up, because the pace is there, acceleration is good, finishing is good, composure is good, can play left wing if you wanted him to as well, if you want to train him. Yeah, I think in the right Premier League side he'll score goals. Who wants him actually right now? Let's have a look. Who wants him to sign right now? Middlesbrough. Are they in Premier League or? Yeah, they are. So yeah, I mean, obviously we could go further, but I think he'd score goals in Premier League. I think he would. But at 30 years old, you're just going to see him drop off. But yeah, thank you for watching, folks, and thank you for not that yet. Thank you for the suggestion. I did one run through on this guy. I felt like he developed enough to see that in a Championship he can score goals. You look at his Premier League record when he's in Premier League and played games. He got 10 goals in the Premier League that year, and then 5 that time, 2 that time. Yeah, so the one time he did play a decent amount of Premier League games from the start, he did score like 10 goals in Premier League. So yeah, I don't think we need to do another simulation. I think we've seen enough in this one to get an idea. Obviously, like I said, guys, going forward, because it takes me a long time to do these, if I do 3, I'm gonna announce right now that I'm gonna do maximum of 2, I think, with the ideally I want to do 2 run-throughs with each player, so you just have 2 attempts to see how they develop. But I would like you guys, if you would be willing, to send me the databases if you've used the player and it's a player you've got and he's developed really well, so that we can get another perspective of it from a point of view of, like I said, an actual player developing him rather than the game simulating it. So thank you for the suggestion. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you haven't enjoyed the video, hit the like button down below and subscribe if you are new. I'll see you next time. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.